Hello again. I am still at Goodwood Gas, and I thought I'd show you another really silly solution we've got to a problem on this gig, because it makes me laugh as a dumb way of getting around something. There's probably a better way to do this, and if you know it, please tell me. But this was how I did it on the fly in loading, and has been working fine for 4 days now nearly. So here's the challenge, right? I showed you the talkback in a previous video. Talkback's coming in here. Let's go to routing. And he wants to be able to talk to me. So you see bus 6 is labelled front of house shout, this one here. That comes to my little speaker there, and you can just about hear it's making a little bit of noise. Great, if I turn that off, gone again. But, as you can probably tell, I'm in a shipping container. I can't hear much. So that little speaker is also my mix reference, coming off of the monitor level send. Hooray! So obviously what I didn't want was me turning that monitor down on the monitor's knob on the desk, the reference of the mix level essentially down. I didn't want it to kill the talk. And if I routed the talk as a source into the monitor bus, that's what would have happened, which is not ideal. So how did we fix this? Let me show you my stupid idea, and you can tell me I'm a dumbass, and that's fine. I am a dumbass a lot of the time, but you can tell me. So here's the desk again. Let's go to the bus master page. So front of house shout is bus number 6. You can see that is there. That is connected directly to an output on the desk to the speaker. Great. So how are we getting the monitor send into it? Well, if you go to routing, we go to outputs. You see AES50B is connected to a wing compact, and it's routing the speakers left and right out. You might be able to see where I'm going with this. If I go to sources, AS50C, there's something labelled mon return, which is going into a channel. Yeah, so what I've had to do, I've routed them to a channel that is then routed back to that bus, so that essentially I'm just sort of bypassing it and sending the monitor levels as a channel, blending that into the bus, so that when I turn the monitor level down, the shout level stays up. I realised as I watched this back I wasn't entirely clear there. The AS50B and C ports on the same console are connected with a bit of Cat5. That was my solution. So again, if you have a better idea, I want to know it, because I feel like I'm going through really silly, unnecessary steps. Yes, I could have used the non-AS50, the old AES digital send, and just gone in and out on that with a single bit of XLR. That probably would have been sensible. I didn't think of that at the time, and I had a spare Cat5 in my hand that would work, so I used that. Hi, this is Editing Phil. I am on holiday right now as I finally finish working on this video, and I realise there is a totally easier way that I should have clocked, which is you can use on the wing. If I'd used a matrix instead of a bus, I would have had the direct input option to the matrix, which I could have taken from the monitor bus without having to ever go out of the console and back in. So if you ever need to do this, I'm going to suggest now, use a matrix to your speaker, use your headphone bus or speakers bus, whichever one it might be, as the direct input to that matrix. That will give you a similar setup. You can still send channels direct to matrices on the wing. So yeah, that would be the much more sensible way. I hope that makes sense. I'm aware I'm rambling, but I'm on holiday and it's too nice. So there you go. That's the better way. Do that. Don't be like me on this one. This was very dumb.